I generated 400k in 30 days with Shopify dropshipping. You're probably thinking it's another guru on the internet saying crazy numbers, which probably aren't true, but I'll be honest with you. This took me 4 years of learning, 3 years of execution, and a lot of mistakes on the way. In this video, I'll break down what exactly is this business model, what are people doing wrong, and how did I achieve this, how I find my products and spot opportunity, and how I scaled to this amount of money. So I want to dive into my results and show you clearly how this was achieved. As you can see, I did £328,000 in 30 days in the month of November. This is a key month because it's Black Friday. This amounts to around $400,000, which was a crazy month. This generated in profits around £125,000. But this is a crazy month, and people on the internet will tell you this will be achieved very quickly. Yes, it can be achieved very quickly, but it will come with problems. This was a company built over 3 years. We prepared, we scaled, and we did this gradually. That is why I really recommend building a real company and using dropshipping to build a brand. It is a really good way to start. And I want to talk about this business model and what exactly it is, because I'm not sure what you are and what your position is currently where you're watching this. You're either new to e-commerce, you're either researching it, or you're probably wondering how I scaled, or you're at the point where you got a store and you're scaling to big numbers. So this is for everyone, and I'll break that down. So Shopify dropshipping is basically a model where you're the middleman, you advertise a product sold from somewhere and you sell it to the customer. Customer pays you, then you buy it off the supplier. It's really good to scale and it's really good to start because it's a really low cost barrier to entry in terms of business. If I was starting now, I'd want at least $5,000, but you can start and test it with like $500, $300, or you could even do it for like $100 with TikTok organic. But we won't get into that today. So this business model is really good, it's really scalable, and yes, you can actually generate really big money, and it actually does genuinely work. So if you think this is a scam, it's not. So I highly advise, get your notepad out, get your pen, because I'm gonna break down everything I've learned over the past 7 years and the 3 years I put into this business and how I got to this point. People are telling you to start dropshipping with organic or selling these trendy products, but these businesses do not have longevity. So you as the watcher, your goal is probably to be financially free, quit your job, but how are you meant to do that with gambling? Trending products is essentially gambling, store to store. You're creating a gamble, there's no longevity. How are you going to get consistent paychecks? What I think you should focus on, why this worked for me, is I focused on building a long-term business. We hired a good team, we had good customer support, we focused on selling good products, we focused on the processes of the business, all the back-end stuff, which these people online don't tell you, and this really generates a big effect. That's why we could scale to 400k a month and generate that amount of profit in 1 month. We built the systems to do that. So one of the biggest problems when you're starting e-commerce and dropshipping is finding that winning product. And people are looking for this hero product, etc. But there's a different way to look at it, and that is looking at the market and looking what is working already, and you come in it and take an opportunity and go with that. So this is why you should spot an opportunity, and I'm going to show you how to do that. Right now, I'm going to dive into my phone and I'm going to find a business and find an opportunity to take right now. Let's have a look. The way to start a business is to spot an opportunity, and the easiest way to do that is basically look at businesses that are doing well already. Go through the website, check the ads, just look at what they're doing, what's working, right? That makes the most sense. But then you need to spot an opportunity. If you see something with opportunity, you can make money. I spotted opportunity, so I found an e-commerce brand that was making loads of money from what I could see. The branding was bad, the marketing was bad, they had no USP. I was like, I can do this but better. So I spotted an opportunity and it worked. So that's literally the way to do it. It's basically just spot an opportunity and take advantage. So let's have a look at this ad I found. It's ice baths. These are popping off. There's a few companies I've seen making good money. Let's just have a look at this ad. Let's dive into it, see what's happening. So we've gone from the ad to their Instagram page, and I can see basically this is a winning product. I already know it. There's a few companies selling this now, but this is obviously a new company. They've seen other people doing well and they're trying to take advantage of that, but they're going to struggle because their content isn't that good compared to everyone else's. So if this company was working, what you could say is you could look at it,
people into delivery,
and you could look at it and be like, right, these guys are making sales, but their content is terrible. I want to do this, but I'm going to make my own custom content. And I'm going to show you an example of that. So if this store here on Instagram is making money, you can make it better, you can do it better, and I'll show you that better version right now. Right, so this is Polar Recovery. I've seen them popping up for ages, running loads of ads. they're making bank, I can assure you. So why this one is way better is their content. Their content is custom, it's proper branded, it looks very legit. So let's have a look.
So I've been doing ice baths for around about 4 weeks now, and here are some of the benefits. Number one, it helps with my sleep. I had such trouble sleeping in the past. As soon as I jump in here, I feel restored, I wake up relaxed and revived, all round game changer.
So, as you can see, their content's like actually ridiculous. It's custom, it's really personal, it's very trustworthy, it looks very legit, it looks like a proper company. This is the difference. Obviously, they're using girls as well. I know this gets more clicks, more virality generally. But yeah, stuff like this, like great thumbnails, massive ripped people. Like this is the stuff that makes viral content. But this is exactly the same product marketed differently. So that's exactly what I did. Is I saw someone making money off a product, they were marketing it bad, and this company has come along and they're marketing it better. That is an opportunity and they've taken advantage of it. And this company will be printing loads of cash. Run a few ads. It's really that simple. So overview is look for opportunities. That is how you find a winning product. So you're probably wondering how I scaled to 400k per month, and that comes down to omnipresent marketing, content, and hiring a good team. So when you're first starting an e-commerce company, you would work with organic content to get sales, and you would work with paid ads, probably Facebook or TikTok. Just start off with. Once one channel is working, you need to diverse to Google, TikTok, Facebook, maybe even Snapchat, and attack all the platforms. Once you're at a point, that is how we did the 400k, is we were attacking the market at all angles with a winning store that we know worked. We proved everything, we tested everything, and we just yammed all the ads, all the content, and we just scaled up. That is one factor, and you should definitely take advantage of it. The other main factor is probably content. You need to be able to produce content weekly and have fresh creatives, be able to test new offers, new images, and keep things fresh. Like that ice bath company, they'll be posting new content daily. So in the back end, you need to understand how can we produce good content all the time. So that is different for each brand and each product, but you need to figure that out within your own company. And it's called a creative flywheel. I've got this somewhere in my Facebook ads video, so check that out. It's actually on my homepage right now, but that would definitely help you consistently scale. Last but not least, hiring a good team is how you scale, because I was capped at about 100k per month when I was running things mainly myself. And that changed when I hired a team. You need to hire people that are better than you and know more than you. So everyone is limited. I advise learn 20% of everything within the business, because there's so many components of dropshipping and e-commerce. You need to understand a little bit of everything. But once you understand that, you can hire people better than you, and they will teach you the rest, and they will do the rest, because you can't be a specialist in everything, and you need to accept that if you are a business owner. So what are my biggest learnings of this 7-year journey? 4 years learning, 3 years scaling and executing in the business. And that is, there was loads of times I nearly gave up. I continued and stuck at it, and it paid off. I focused on one business and it paid off. I focused on back-end systems and it paid off. I focused on training a good team and it paid off. I focused on learning, meeting people in the space, and always being willing to go to places, network, and meet people in the space. So if you are struggling or if you are scaling right now, I wish you luck. I know you can do this. You need to solve problems and keep at it. If you want to join my network and join the community, join the link below. I'm sure we can help you there. I'm doing free live weekly coaching calls. There's probably one tomorrow or every Sunday usually. That is an opportunity for you to speak to me and ask any questions on how to start, how to improve your store, how to scale to 100k per month. I'm there to help for free. We have now launched a paid members section for pre-launch, unless if you're watching this later date, it's probably live now. But yeah, this is ridiculous. I'm aiming to build a high-level network of e-com founders. Yes, we will help the beginners and get you there, but there's going to be courses, mentors there, everything. All my connections for contractors, agencies, anything you need, it will be in there readily available that I've spent years acquiring. So I would definitely take advantage of this. Speak to me on the free live calls and let's get involved. Click the link and join the Discord.